Hello everyone, my name is Yulianna, and today in this video I would like to talk about different business structures and which one to choose. By the end of this video you will learn deeply about different business structures and which one is right for your business. We will talk about how the corporate structure of your business can bring you tax benefits, when is the best time to register a corporation if you are a self-employed or just want to start a business, and how to increase your income, and much more. Before we begin, if you find value in this video, please press the like button. It will help me tremendously. This video will bring tons of value for everyone, especially if you are someone who would like to start a business or you have your business as a self-employed, contractor or freelancer. You will get most after watching this video. If you are employed, it is so important to watch this video as you will understand the structure better and you can become a contractor for your company and you will be able to use all of those benefits I will mention today. I know one man who was employed as an IT guy in one company. Then he decided to become a contractor for the same company. In the end, he currently makes much more money doing the same job as he used to make when he was employed. Yes, he needs to buy his own health insurance, but as a contractor, he makes much more per hour than when he was employed. And he pays much less taxes, because he can deduct his expenses. I am not a financial advisor and I just want to share with you this information to help you have more income and more possibilities in your life. I want to educate you on these possibilities. Then you can search for more information, for more details how it works in your country or in your region. Generally, when you want to start a business, you have three different structures to choose for your business model. One is sole proprietorship. Second is partnership, and third one is corporation. When your business is making money, it's great, but there might be some times when your business is losing money. It is good to know which structure to choose to run your business as securely as possible. Shortly, when you are a sole proprietor, you are responsible with all of your belongings. A partnership, you and your partner are responsible with all your belongings equally, depending on your parts, if other is not mentioned in your agreement. And the sweetest part is corporation. You as a person not responsible with your whole belongings. Your corporation is only responsible in its case. In this video, I will pay more attention on sole proprietorship and corporation, as these two business structures are the most common and very often people are thinking which one to choose. I would like to mention that both of those structures allow you to deduct your expenses, pay taxes only from your profit. If you start as sole proprietor, you can switch to corporation anytime you want, but it will require more paperwork than if you start as a corporation from beginning. A sole proprietorship is the most common form of business organizations and the easiest to start. However, the owner is also personally liable for all financial obligations of the business, as mentioned before. Most people, when they start their business, they start as self-employed, sole proprietors, individual entrepreneurs, or any other title used in your country. But to be honest with you, mostly all of them, they mean the same things. This business structure works the way that you get a client, you provide some services, you send invoices, then pay taxes as an individual, deducting your expenses. In the end of this video, I will explain when it's worth register a corporation for your business. A corporation is a legal entity that is created to conduct business. The corporation becomes a separate entity from those who created it. In other words, your company is authorized to act as a single entity, legally a person, and recognized as such in a law. Like a person, the corporation can be taxed and can be held legally liable for its action. The key benefit of corporation is avoidance of personal liability. Many people think that a company is something huge and you must have many people employed there. It's not true. You can have only one owner and one employee and still use all benefits which provide a corporate business structure. Okay, I would like to clarify the difference between when you run your business as a sole proprietor and a corporation in case of liabilities, because basically this is the most important part why most people they choose corporation instead of proprietorship. Before we start, I must mention to you that running your business as a corporation will require for you more paperwork, more expenses, but I will talk about it in the end of this video. If you run a business as a self-employed, if something happens, you are responsible with all your belongings to cover losses you made. For example, if you made some agreement, let's say with some company, that you will provide some services, but you didn't do it, for some reason you could be sick, something happened, or anything else why you couldn't perform these services, if you have a good relationships with them, you can agree to do that services later. If it's not possible and that company had different losses of types of money, reputations, time and anything else, that company can be pissed and they have all the rights to sue you. If they sue you as a sole proprietor, you are responsible with all your belongings, including your house, your car, money in your bank and everything you officially own. If you don't have enough money to pay to cover that loss, you will need to sell your house to pay it. Second scenario, you got a brilliant business idea and you calculated that you need, let's say, $10,000 to be able to start that business and to make a lot of money. You went to your bank, took a business loan, started that business, but it wasn't as successful as you thought. Then you lost that money and now you need personally to pay it back to the bank. If you don't pay it, they will possess your house or something else you agreed to when you took that business loan. It might cause your financial bankruptcy, but it will affect your credit score too. And for at least from 3 to 7 years, you will have it in your records, which is definitely not so good for your financial reputations. Banks will look at you differently. So if you need to take some loan or some mortgage from the bank, it will be much harder. This is kind of a red flag for the bank. In the same time, if the same situation happens when you run your business as a corporation, your company will be responsible for all your damages. Next one, tax differences. You pay your taxes on profits in both ways. How to calculate your profit? It's very easy. You sum your yearly income, extract some expenses, and this is your profit. Depending on the country, there are different percentage how much taxes you pay as a sole proprietor or a corporation. Usually there are many more tax options available for corporations than to sole proprietorship. As a result, you pay less taxes. Depending on the country, it can be smaller or bigger amount. For example, in Australia, it's over 26% difference, whereas sole proprietors, they pay 46.2% and a corporation pay only flat 20%. Next one, location and limitations. If you are a sole proprietor, you run a business as a person. You pay taxes based on where you registered and run your sole proprietorship. You might have heard a term offshore businesses. How does it work? You can live anywhere in the world, but register your business in some offshore countries where is created the most comfortable conditions for business owners, which means easy ways to register a business and a very low business taxes. The most popular offshores are Luxembourg, Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Monaco, Switzerland, and more. For example, in Luxembourg, more than 340 world-known companies like Amazon, Apple, FedEx, Heinz, IKEA, Staples have set up subsidiaries in the country and sought beneficial arrangements for the purpose of seeking tax relief. Shortly, check out how it works in your country. Offshores works best for the companies which makes a huge profit, so they can play with taxes. It is good to know that this opportunity exists and maybe use it in the future. As I mentioned before, to register and run a corporation is more costly than self-proprietorship. First of all, it's more expensive to register, more paperwork, and usually accountants and lawyers, they charge more just because of the corporation structure. Let's say you don't need to have lawyer services so often. However, they will charge more if you want to work with them as a corporation, not as an individual. For example, I have a very good accountant. From regular self-employed, he charges $200 plus for doing their taxes. If it is a corporation, the rate starts from $900. In Canada, it is worth thinking about a corporation when you make over $35,000 per year if you don't count liabilities. For example, if you provide some services where you can't face big losses for someone and you are making less than $35,000 per year, it's better to register as self-employed. Then, with time, when your business is growing, you can switch to corporation if you wish so. I know one woman who has a company which makes baby clothes. She buys only high-quality materials, then makes some bodies, pants, shirts for little ones. She works as a self-employed and she said it is more beneficial for her than registering a company. She explains that she has less paperwork in this case. If she makes more money and she can potentially pay higher taxes, she will invest more money in her business. All her workers work as contractors. Yes, you can hire a contractor even if you are a self-employed, and she cannot have many liabilities to worry about. Plus, she has a business insurance just to have more peace of mind. So it is up to you which business structures to choose. My suggestions for you: if you start a business but you are not making much money yet and your business can't potentially cause much losses for someone else, start with self-employed and then switch to the corporation when you are ready. But if your business can bring some financial losses, better to play it safe and register as a corporation. Anyways, good luck in your business, and I hope I made it easier and clear for you to choose which business model is right for you. Please hit the like button if you found value in this video and subscribe if you didn't do it yet.